Dear friends, I am Prem. I am a physiotherapist with treating patients and in teaching and for research for last 20 years. I would like to bring the attention to breathing exercise and why breathing exercise is required, and out of all the systems, why breathing exercise. So we've got various systems like nervous system, cardiovascular system, gastrointestinal system, musculoskeletal system in the body. And out of this, why breathing? So if you see, breathing is one thing which can be altered. And if we go to our ancient yoga literature, it says when the prana moves, chitta moves, or the mind moves. When prana is still, your mind is still. So breathing is one function, or with one function which can influence, or it's a bridge between your body and mind. So using your breath, you can alter your mind, and that's a powerful nature of breathing. And if you see, in a day we breathe, as a human we breathe 12 to 16 breaths per minute, which is almost like 22,000 breaths in 24 hours. And this is also connected with the longevity. If you see tortoise, it breathes only 2 to 4 breaths per minute and it lives 200 to 300 years. And if you see horses, dogs, they breathe faster, 30 to 40 breaths, and their longevity is less. So it's directly connected. And if you see what is breathing, it's nothing but when you come to earth, you breathe in, and when you go out of the earth, you breathe out. So whatever happens, it's your, we call it as inspiration and expiration. Is life is between this inspiration and expiration. And coming to why are we breathing optimally? How do we know we are breathing correctly? Okay. And what you do is you put one hand on your chest, other hand on your abdomen. Just observe the breath and see which hand moves more. Is it your upper hand or is it the lower hand? If you move your upper hand, it's called as thoracic breathing. If you move your lower hand, it's known as diaphragmatic breathing. So, what is optimal? Optimal is diaphragmatic breathing, where your predominantly your hand on the abdomen moves, which is good. And thoracic breathing, it's most often it's associated with anxiety, it's associated with lower quality of life, and your sympathetic system is overactive, and also your pain threshold level will be low, and overall your quality of life will be less with thoracic breathing. However, with diaphragmatic breathing, it has been shown that it can reduce your respiratory rate, it can reduce your heart rate, blood pressure. Not only that, it has got effects on various other systems, because the diaphragm which moves up and down, and it can create changes in your sympathetic and parasympathetic system, which is nothing but which controls your the heart, which has an influence on your gastrointestinal system, and it helps to increase your parasympathetic system, which helps to calm or reduce your heart rate, blood pressure, and also improve your gastrointestinal function, and also improve your mood, and keep yourself positive. So these are the effects how breathing can help and influence other systems. And coming to the what are the benefits you get when you do this breathing exercise, and no, it can increase your lung capacities, it can improve your gaseous exchange, it can alter your carbon dioxide pH level in the body, and as I said, it can create a positive mood and calmness in the body. And I would like to highlight on the basic principles of breathing exercise. You do it in sitting position, and then when you breathe in, you always breathe in through the nose. Why? Because the nose has got a multiple functions, like it filters dust particles, it causes humidification of the air, warming of the air, which helps in better oxygenation, and also it secretes nitric oxide, which has got again anti-inflammatory, and also your bronchodilation or dilatation of the airways. So you always breathe in through the nose, breathe out depending on the breathing technique. It can be through the nose or through the mouth, and then you always do a slow breathing. And when you do the breathing, it's all with awareness, it's not done mechanically. You feel the air going through the nose, airways filling the lungs. Again, when we exhale it, no, and you do with all the awareness. So this is one system which a vital function in our body, which can be modified and which is a gateway to our mind and the body. Hope everybody practices. In my consecutive videos, I have given demonstration of the breathing exercise which can alter this. Thank you.